When you leave, this is the regret a narcissist will feel. Today, we explore the intricate emotional landscape experienced by narcissists when faced with the firm departure of their victims from their toxic influence. Before we delve further, I encourage you to join our growing community by clicking the subscribe button. By doing so, you not only safeguard yourself from the anxieties that grip narcissists when you break free, but also gain the knowledge and insights needed to navigate this complex terrain. Let's embark on this journey together. There's a common belief that narcissists remain impervious to pain and distress when their victims escape their manipulative grasp. They often seem to possess an endless reservoir of attention and validation, making their emotions appear inconsequential. However, it's essential to recognize that while there are generalizations about narcissists, individual experiences can vary. When you free yourself from a narcissist, catching them off guard strikes at the very essence of their being. This sets off a profound whirlwind of emotions that internally tears them apart. It's crucial to clarify that this revelation doesn't advocate for second chances or imply reconsidering your decision. Instead, it highlights that narcissists also grapple with pain when someone opts to walk away. Understanding this doesn't diminish the validity of your choice. You made a courageous decision to leave due to the immense pain inflicted upon you. Now let's confront the truth directly. Narcissists subjected you to unbearable suffering, taking you on an emotional roller coaster that left you battered and bruised. You endured the impact of their actions, their blatant disregard for trust, and their relentless violation of boundaries that should have been sacred in your relationship. These agonizing experiences led you to declare, "Enough is enough." By prioritizing self-preservation and embracing your well-being, freedom, and happiness, you chose to break free from the torment you endured. Now is the time to commence a transformative journey of healing and rediscovery. Take back your sense of self and recall the incredible strength within you. It's not uncommon for narcissists to pretend to be surprised when they discover you've chosen to leave and sever all contact. It's like changing the access code to your life, a crucial measure to protect yourself. Once they grasp the reality that you have truly left, many of them undergo a tumultuous emotional ordeal, cycling through various stages of distress. Initially, they may deny the gravity of the situation, attempting to convince themselves that it's just a typical breakup. They downplay its significance, viewing it as a temporary setback. However, denial gradually gives way to disbelief as the reality of your departure sinks in. They struggle to comprehend that you've actually gone, and a wave of incredulity washes over them, leaving them bewildered and perplexed. As the realization deepens, the blame game begins. Narcissists become consumed by anger, pointing accusatory fingers, insisting that you never truly loved or cared for them. Their fury intensifies with each passing moment, questioning how you could abandon them in such a manner. They may draw parallels to others who have left them behind, unleashing their emotional anguish. Let's shed light on a surprising truth. Although some narcissists may quickly seek new sources of attention and move forward, it doesn't erase the feelings they once held for you. It's a perplexing reality that disentangling oneself from a past relationship is not as simple as flipping a switch. We've all moved on from previous connections, yet still harbored profound feelings for our ex-partners. Even in new entanglements, our thoughts occasionally drift back to former flames, leading to moments of yearning and nostalgia. This is precisely why certain narcissists hastily dive into new relationships, trying to find refuge from the unresolved emotional baggage of their past. However, the undeniable truth remains, they haven't yet confronted or processed these deeply ingrained emotions. These feelings linger as unspoken specters in their new relationships, whispering the unfinished chapters of their history. It's a perplexing recognition that when narcissists discard you and quickly attach themselves to new sources of validation or appear distressed by your departure, their actions arise from deep inner turmoil. Now let me make it clear. I'm not expressing this to manipulate or guilt trip you into revisiting a toxic dynamic. Absolutely not. This is not a directive to follow or act upon. The path backward should be completely avoided. When narcissists come to the realization that you've moved on, they experience a roller coaster of emotions, initial confusion, followed by regret, and eventually evolving into anger. This anger propels them to become relentless, bombarding you with messages, unexpected visits, and persistent calls. They also seek out new sources of attention in case you remain distant. It's crucial to grasp that narcissists don't feel shame. Instead, they rationalize their actions within their own distorted reality. While they may assert that they'd moved on because you departed, secretly they harbor hope for your return. They'll employ any tactic, including obsession, to manipulate you, and if that tactic fails, their anger only intensifies. Keep in mind that recognizing these patterns should not plant seeds of uncertainty about your choices or revive a harmful connection. Your freedom is of utmost importance. Stand firm in your decision to break free and prioritize your well-being. Build a supportive network around yourself and journey down the path of healing and self-discovery. Exercise caution when dealing with a narcissistic individual driven by anger, as they can be highly dangerous. Therefore, it is crucial to be prudent and refrain from immediately revealing your departure, as the mere idea of your progress or flourishing without them can trigger a dangerous escalation of their instability. Upon your eventual release, their carefully constructed world crumbles, leaving them bewildered and disoriented. This departure from their meticulously planned scenario may trigger their anger as they desperately try to shift blame onto you. It's important to acknowledge that amid their reactions, fragments of truth may exist. However, navigating interactions with a narcissistic individual at this level is like navigating treacherous waters. Be prepared for the storm to escalate to unprecedented levels, as they have the capacity to push boundaries to the extreme. Now, prepare for a harsh reality. Narcissists can indeed plunge into the depths of depression once you exit their lives. Some may resort to manipulative tactics, making alarming statements like, "My despair may lead me to a tragic end." If you ever encounter such a declaration, I strongly advise against shouldering the burden alone. Reach out to a mental health crisis hotline or inform the appropriate authorities for a wellness check. Prioritize professional assistance to ensure your safety and well-being, as your involvement may inadvertently make you their next target. Always prioritize your safety and well-being. While empathy and compassion are admirable qualities, it's equally crucial to ensure you have the strength and support necessary to take essential actions, including seeking help from external sources when dealing with a narcissist whose world is unraveling and emotions are escalating. They have the potential to become unpredictable and, in some cases, even dangerous. Even if their displays of distress seem genuine, there's no guarantee of consistent improvement in their treatment toward you or their ability to become a better partner. It mainly highlights their fear of existing without you and their aversion to solitude. This, my friends, is the crux of the matter. When you communicate your intention to leave, brace yourself for them to dive into a whirlwind of emotional turmoil, where their control over their own emotions completely slips through their grasp. Yes, you heard me correctly. Their facade of composure may completely disintegrate. However, take note, if their emotional instability escalates beyond control, you must be ready to take action, even if it involves seeking assistance from the relevant authorities. Your well-being and safety should be prioritized without compromise. If you share children with such an individual, be prepared for the potential use of the children as pawns, manipulating them to cause emotional harm to you. It's an unfortunate reality that we cannot afford to overlook. As we conclude this discussion, let me underscore the utmost importance of subscribing to our channel to stay updated on upcoming content. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to ensure you stay informed about valuable insights and upcoming discussions. We appreciate your presence in our community and look forward to delivering more valuable content in the days ahead. Turning our attention to a related topic, let's delve into 6 ways in which narcissists respond when they feel they've been offended. Greetings, everyone, and thank you for joining me here on the Narcissism Backfires channel. Narcissists possess an elevated sense of self-importance in comparison to others. They often assume that the only feedback they deserve is positive, viewing any criticism or negative feedback, no matter how mild, as a direct personal attack. A quick gauge to identify a narcissist is by observing their reaction when they believe they've been wronged. This serves as a telltale sign in assessing whether someone exhibits narcissistic traits. Now let's explore more about these reactions, shall we? 1. Excessive anger. In the face of constructive criticism, individuals typically respond within socially acceptable limits. Their level of anger correlates directly with the extent of the criticism received. In contrast, individuals with narcissistic personality disorder may display anger that far exceeds the scale of the perceived personal attack. They might erupt into a rage over something seemingly trivial, driven by a reluctance to be held accountable for any mistakes. 2. Interjecting. Individuals with narcissistic tendencies are self-centered and consistently seek to keep themselves at the center of attention. If a conversation or interaction shifts focus away from them, they might feel irritated. Narcissists are quick to insert themselves into discussions, skillfully redirecting attention back to themselves, whether through impolite or charming means. 3. Hostility. Due to their intense self-focus, individuals with narcissistic traits often disregard the feelings of others. In situations where they sense a possible threat, even if not directed at them, they may display an unusually aggressive and arrogant demeanor. This can lead to retaliatory actions, aimed at causing psychological and social harm to their perceived adversary. 4. Anxiety and apprehension. Those grappling with grandiose narcissism are ever ready for a retaliatory response when they perceive it necessary. However, individuals with a more sensitive form of narcissism are prone to experiencing anxiety attacks when they feel slighted. Such individuals may exhibit heightened unease when they are not the central focus. 5. Defensiveness. While criticism prompts defensiveness in everyone, narcissists tend to be persistently defensive, regardless of the nature of the critique. Their priority is to uphold their inflated sense of self-importance at any cost. In a defensive stance, they rationalize any action taken to protect their reputation, even if it deviates from accepted norms. 6. Involvement in physical actions. Those diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, pose a potential threat according to the FBI, as they tend to exhibit harmful behavior, including resorting to physical violence against individuals they view as a threat. Individuals grappling with narcissism frequently subject their own family members, including spouses and children, to the brunt of their abusive conduct. The present video has reached its end, and I want to convey my gratitude for your time in watching it. If you have any thoughts or personal experiences to share, please feel free to do so in the comments section below. Consider subscribing to our channel, and don't forget to hit the bell icon for notifications when we upload new videos. Your attention is valued. Thank you.